I'm just recording, going through Ivoryton. I've been corrected. I did a video and quite a few people chimed in and they were like, that's Ivoryton, and that's the old piano factory. Closed down years ago. And I was like, whoops. You could tell I was new to the area. But I'm videotaping. There's the old piano factory. I'm videotaping because there are some absolutely gorgeous Christmas lights on my route or drive home from the barn. So pretty. Not quite through here, but we're grabbing some footage of the old piano factory. It still makes me really sad though, because I think back in the early 80s, look how pretty some of these places are. In the really early 80s, I was in a band. I think it was like 1980. And our guitarist worked at that factory. And I thought that was really cool. Like, oh, you're a musician and you work at the piano factory. It's just so pretty out here. There's a different kind of vibe and energy living along the shoreline, you know? It's so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. I love it. I never realized, nothing against Windham County, but I just never realized how, I don't know, the energy was out that way. It was very, not like out here. It was heavy. Very heavy, but this is just absolutely so pretty. I look at all these houses and I'm like, oh, especially if they have a barn in the back. Oh, that'd be great for Dakota and Tommy and I. Not that we don't love where we are, because we do. However, you know, I just love having horses in my backyard. Like, I just look at this place, all this pasture. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll take it. So pretty. So beautiful. There's just so many gorgeous and charming homes out here. I live in a charming little place too, and I love it. But I do long for those mornings where I get up and brew a cup of coffee and walk out to the barn. It's just my favorite time of the day, you know? Someday, I really think, oh, here's this house. I love what they did over here, guys. Watch. This is so pretty. Look at that. Wowie! I love it. So beautiful. I think when we get a lot of snow, I won't be taking this route home, you know? I think it's going to be a little treacherous. This hill will eventually get really steep, and then you got to stop at the bottom of it. I'm like, all right, this is fine as long as there's no ice or snow. Even though I have all-wheel drive, don't mean nothing when you got to stop going down a hill. It's so pretty though. Going down. Yeah. I know my phone's all over the place. Anybody getting seasick yet? I love this road though. I do love driving down it. They finally filled in. It was a huge pothole back there. And my car's like a magnet. Like if there's a pothole, I'll be looking at it as I hit it. And I don't know. Anybody else do that? Or is it just me? Look at that. It's so pretty. Woo-wee. What a beautiful area though, right? So now we're driving into Westbrook. Oh, as I try to figure out what I want for dinner, I'm not quite hungry yet. I made scrambled eggs and toast for breakfast. Look at that. Look at the beautiful water. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I always get charged up after I've been to the barn. That is like, you go to the barn and you're around horses, and it's like a shot of adrenaline for me. And I needed that. I only had 1 cup of coffee first thing this morning at 5 a.m. I met my friend Jen and her dog Jessie at the preserve. I brought Dami. We did a beautiful hike, an hour-long hike. It was awesome. Got home, then I ran errands, got Barb's groceries and stuff on her list. And I took a nap. And then I had a cup of coffee and I started editing again. I had a 2.5-hour video footage of an interview I did beginning of last week, and I can't go over an hour and a half because of all the edits I have to make and drop the video footage I have to drop in. So I was editing yesterday for hours. I put so many hours, and I got so tired last night while I was editing. I hit something and I lost everything. I had to start over again today. But you know what? I don't look at that as a horrible thing, because it taught me a lot, about the parameters, how far I can go when I'm editing. And here I am. I'm home. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Now I'm home. I got to go back to editing. I hope you're all having a great New Year so far. Happy 2025.